Just wanted to get on here and do a quick little Q&A. I'm waiting for, or no, I'm not waiting for my client. I actually had a cancellation, so I didn't have anything to do, so I wanted to just get on here and talk to y'all for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and let people join before I start, so you can just ask whatever questions you want. It's not really specific on what I'm gonna talk about, just whatever. So hey, once again, I'm just doing a quick little Q&A, so I'm just letting people go ahead and join, and y'all can just ask me whatever questions y'all have. It's not, it doesn't have to be specifically just one topic, just whatever y'all want to know, I guess. So once again, I'm just waiting. Um, or I had a cancellation, so that's why I I had a cancellation, so I didn't have anything to do. How old were you when you started doing nails? I started doing nails when I was 15. Yes, the winner of the giveaway was Aaliyah, and that was done like last month, I think. How did you learn to do nails so well? I started just doing nails on myself. I was watching like YouTube videos and stuff, but back then when I started, it wasn't a lot of people doing YouTube videos, so I kind of just learned from like different people. Young, I cut my freaking lip. But I was just learning from like all these other people, just different people, just doing my research, and I just was practicing. Sorry, let's see. How do you get the perfect coffin shape? I do have a video on how to do the coffin shape nails. So if you go through my videos, you'll find the video. How do you measure the length of the nails within one hand? Really, I'm just used to it. You kind of just have to like guesstimate. Or a lot of the time, like whenever I've seen people do it, let me see. I've seen people use like this part of the nail to measure. Like they would hold it against the nail and like say maybe they want it like right there. So they'll like measure it with this. I've seen it happen like one time. Say maybe they wanted the length of the whole square thing, then they will like just measure it like this. And I know it's weird, but I've seen somebody do that, and I'm guessing that that's how they were measuring the nails. But yeah, I guess kind of just like use something as a guide to help you measure each nail. But like now I've done it for so long that it's just kind of normal to me. Like I kind of can guesstimate, the length. Let me go back to the comment. When am I doing the next giveaway? Probably when I hit 100,000 subscribers. Um, do you have advice for nail beginners? Really, the only thing you can do is just practice. Like practice, 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 because the technique is always the same. It's always going to be the same process. You just have to practice to perfect, the nails. Where do you get loose glitter from? I'll get a lot of my loose glitter from like Walmart or Michaels. Do you know any cheap nail tables that beginners can buy? You can probably go on eBay and get like one of the portable ones that you can just fold. That'll probably be the cheapest because I know the ones at Sally's are pretty expensive. Um, hey Jacqueline, what is the website going to back? When is your website going to be back up? Actually, I honestly do not know because I leave Monday for a nail competition, and then that's gonna be in Kentucky, and then I'm not even coming back home. I'm going from Kentucky to New York, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna be back. So I honestly have not placed another order. So it'll probably be a little bit longer this time because I have a lot going on. Hey Angel, thank you. Um, I started doing my acrylic nails. I got inspired by you. I'm doing great, but my biggest problem is hitting my cuticle area with the medium drill bit. It hurts so bad. Any tips to stop that? Okay, if you're filing the acrylic with a medium drill bit, you you only okay. I only use my medium drill bit to remove gel polish, and I actually just got an extra coarse drill bit, which is much better at removing the gel polish. Is just much faster, but I did get the safety one because it is really really coarse. I dropped it. It's really really coarse, so you don't want to touch their natural nail or even the cuticle with that one because you will cut them really easily. So if you're filing the acrylic, you want to use a fine drill bit, and the way to not cut yourself, you just have to be careful. That's the only thing. Just watch. You have to watch what you're doing, especially when you're using the nail drill. You need to be able to see exactly what you're doing. What products do I use? I use the Mia Secret acrylic system, and then everything else is just like different. So you would really just have to like be specific as far as like a top coat or acrylic or whatever. Would you travel and do nails somewhere else? I've definitely am taking that into consideration, but I have to finish school first because right now I just can't. Um, what is the best material for doing nails? Once again, I use the Mia Secret acrylic system. Hey Kayla, she said I started nail school. I start nail school next week because of you, and I want to thank you so much. Thank you, girl. I wish you the best. Good luck. Could you do a specific videos on how to apply nail tips? I think I do have a video on how to apply nail tips. I think, but if not, I'll look into it. Thank you, Sammy. I started watching you a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so obsessed. You're amazing. Thank you, Erica. Um, For a beginner, would you recommend someone paying for one-on-one classes after a few months or years of practicing? Recommend someone paying for. I think as a beginner, you would probably be better off doing one-on-one classes, just so you can get, extra just practicing knowledge. There might be some things that you want to specifically learn. So I think one-on-one classes would work. Jessica said, will you be posting a video of you doing your nails? Actually, once again, I am doing a nail competition. I'm actually not competing, but I'm going to be the girl's nail model. That's why I haven't had any nails. They wanted me to let my nails rest before the competition. So I'm trying to find somebody to do my nails in Kentucky. But if not, since I got this poly gel, I feel like I might end up doing my nails with the poly gel since it's easier, but I'm not sure. And if I end up doing my nails in Kentucky, I doubt that I'll be able to record. Um, so I'm not sure. Why does the nails burn when you put them in a UV light after putting a top coat? So most likely, if your nails are burning after you apply a top coat and you cure the nails, it's because you have the top coat on the skin. And then whenever you cure, it's basically like curing a nail is basically like putting it in the oven. If it's on the skin, it's gonna burn you because it's just like getting hard so fast. So that's when it's burning, when it get hard. So just make sure you go back around and clean around your cuticle area because, like I said, most likely you're getting it on the skin. When are you coming to Florida and what part? Honestly, I don't know. I do want to go back to Florida before the summer is over. I know, like I said, I'm going to Kentucky for a nail competition, and then I'm going to New York just for vacation. And I might be going to Cali like in August, but I'm not sure about that one. But right now, I'm just traveling just to travel, not to do nails. Not yet. Um, how do you keep the acrylic from being on the How do you keep the acrylic from being on the acrylic? I guess you meant the cuticle, but still keep the nails looking natural and full in the area. You just have to make sure that if you get acrylic on the cuticle area, just wipe it off because that will cause your lifting. And yeah. When do you recommend soaking off an old nail? When do you recommend soaking off the old nails and get a new set? Really, I go a long time without soaking my nails off, and my clients do too, because as long as it still look good, then you don't have to soak your nails off or do another set unless they're lifting. So if your nails aren't lifting, then most likely you do need to get a new set. But if they still look good, then there's no need to get a new set. Y'all, I can literally like hear myself talking, and it's so annoying. How did you build your nail collection? My nail polish collection, um, I was just buying colors, like whatever color I like, I would buy. Whenever I first started, I remember I went to like this hair supply store, and they had, what is it called? The Ruby Kiss. And that's what I started off with. And I literally just got like a color of each that I like. And you basically, whenever you're first buying nail polish, you just want to get like the main colors. So like black and white, you're always gonna need those. And then just like any popular colors, anything that you think that people are gonna like, just get it because I mean you're still gonna use them. So you just buy colors. I mean, especially as a beginner, you could even just get like regular polish from Walmart because that's what I did. Like I have a lot of the simple um the ice, pure ice, and then like even LA colors. So you don't have to just go all out and get like name brand because they're all the same. You know, they still get the job done. Did you go to cosmetology school? Yes, I did go to cosmetology school, and right now I am getting my instructor's license to be a cosmetology instructor. How did you work on your speed? Okay, the way that I started getting faster was I was doing all these nail competitions, and they are timed. Like we have an hour to do acrylic nails, and we have another hour to do gel nails. So with me be like timing myself, basically it was like I kept challenging myself to just do it faster and faster every time. So really all you have to do is like practice and just find what works for you. It's kind of like just find little shortcuts, like even like say whenever I'm shaping nails, or whenever, yeah, like whenever I'm gonna shape nails, I cut the sides of the nails, that way I'm not spending as much time when I'm filing. So you just kind of work, find whatever works for you, and a lot of things save you a lot of time. I learned doing the coffin nails from you. I love your videos. Thank you. Where are you located? I'm in Arkansas. uh How did you put up your nail shelves? Okay, so literally all it is was like the little, let me see. I'm trying to like the little piece of wood, which is, I think it's like a maybe 2 inch wide, and then however long, I'm not sure. And then you get like the little L brackets, the little L brackets, which are, sorry, I'm trying to like not let go of the screen, which are these, and they just look like a little L. So like one go on the actual piece of wood, and then the other one go on the wall, and you just cut them, you know, whatever size you want them, and you screw them on the wall, and that's it. It's really easy. Like my dad did my first ones, and then whenever we moved here, I did these. So some of them at the top are a little bit crooked, but they get the job done. When you started, when you first started, did you go no full-time or part-time job on the side? Hold on. Jenny Calvillo? Sorry if I just butchered your name. She said, when you first started, did you go nail? I'm guessing she's saying, did I go to school full-time? Yes. Well, whenever I first started cosmetology school, I was in high school. So, what was it, like I would go to my regular school, and then half of the day I would go to my technical school, and it was still through my high school. So during that time we were only going like literally like 2 to 3 hours a day, and then after I graduated high school I was going to school full time, which was like 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. So we were getting 30 hours a week. And then I was still doing nails on the side. Do it take a long time to do nails? It takes me, I book all my clients for an hour and 30 minutes, whether it's a fill or a full set. I book everybody for an hour and 30 minutes. Um, Hi, I have a question. I had a client yesterday and she wanted a soak off, but the acrylic was not soaking off. By the way, she had 4 to 5 fills in before coming to me. Soaking off, what can it be? I mean, sometimes soak offs just take a while. So what I do is like I soak them, and then after they start soaking off a little bit, I start filing some of the acrylic off, and it kind of just speeds up the process. But sometimes soaking does take a while depending on what products they have, because a lot of the time people that go to like the different products that get really sticky, which is most likely MMA. So whenever somebody want to soak off, just make sure you book them for a little bit longer, because it is going to take longer. She said, I'm 15 and I'm starting to do acrylic nails, and you're the biggest inspiration. I just want to let you know that. Thank you. Who is that? Ramona. Thank you, Ramona. How do you do a good acrylic How do you do good acrylic nails without the nail shaper? The nail file or the drill? I'm guessing the drill. I mean, you can do the same thing that you can do with the drill, except for I don't like doing a full set with just a hand file, because I'm not really good about getting around the cuticle area. So if I was to do a full set with no drill, most likely I'm gonna have lifting. And that's just me. Like I said, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that can do a full set with just hand filing, no e-file, and they are flawless. But I just can't. I rather use my e-file, because it helps me with speed, and then it helps me to not get lifting. Uh, can you pick the winner in a different way? Nobody got the memo. Um, Everybody, whenever I did my giveaway, I had rules on what you were supposed to do as far as like sharing and posting. And then after I picked the winner, which was I basically wrote everybody down, put it in a bow, and then picked the name out, and that's how the winner was selected. But I am gonna do it differently because having to write everybody down was a nightmare. Uh, how did I build my clientele? So basically, I mean, like with me, it wasn't really hard because like I would do somebody's nails and they would tell this person, that person would tell that person. So I've always had a lot of people like messaging me all the time. Like all the time, I had people messaging me about if I'm taking new clients. And right now, I'm not taking new clients because I am completely booked. Like by the time my regular people book, like I am full and I have no room for myself. So you just want to make sure that you rebook people when you're doing somebody's nails. Go ahead and ask them like, hey, do you want to go ahead and rebook for your next 2 weeks? That way you know that they're coming back and you have a secure, appointment set already. Um, I got the nail jar you did a review on, and it's coming tomorrow. I hope you like it because that's the one I'm used to right now, and I still have no complaints. It's working perfectly, and I just love it. Uh, what should a beginner be charging? I think as a beginner, you still need to charge enough to where you're covering your products. So I feel like maybe like 20, like $15 to $20 would be good to charge as a beginner. Uh, will I still be doing a giveaway? Yes, I'll be doing a giveaway whenever I hit 100K. How long did it take you to get the best nail set? Honestly, I don't even know. I couldn't even give you a time frame. How much do I charge? I do have a video that where I talk about pricing, but it kind of just depends on what you get. Uh, Somebody say, how do you do those cool nail designs on nails? Okay, a lot of the time my clients know what they want. Like they would just put together something. Like I've literally had somebody like draw out their nails, like literally draw out the nails. So like they go on Pinterest and find all different type of pictures and just put something together. Like they'll have like 10 pictures and be like, okay, from this picture I want this nail, from this picture I want this nail. So they kind of just put their own thing together. And sometimes I do have people that just be like, just do whatever you want. So with that, sometimes I see pictures that I like that I want to try, so that's when I do it. So like I said, a lot of the time people would just know what they want, so I don't have to worry about that. uh do you know of a good nail glue for foils? I did have one on my website. I think they're sold out right now, but like I said, I'm not sure when my website is going to be back up. If a nail if a nail is breaking, can you fix it? If a nail is breaking, I would recommend you just take it off and redo it again because I've done that on myself. Like try to go back and fix the little crack, but it's still gonna break. So just go ahead and take it off and redo it just to be safe. Um, what are you gonna be doing in New York? Just vacation. The nail competition that I'm doing is through Skills USA, and I'm actually not competing. I'm going as a nail model. I've done that competition 3 times already, so I'm kind of like not all that excited about it, but it's kind of like I'm going to be able to see a different side of it because I've always been the person actually competing, and this time I'll just be chilling, getting my nails done. So for this competition, somebody asked if I could explain it. So for this competition, like on their right hand, they have to do the build on pink and white nails. On the left hand, they have to do the gel nails with the tips. And then on the hand with the acrylic, they paint that one red. And then the hand with the gel, they do a nail art theme. So it has to be, or it doesn't have to be a certain thing, just whatever you want to do. But you can't use like rhinestones, you can't use 3D stuff, you can't use glitters. It has to be like a flat nail art design. And then they also have like a written test, or oral presentation, and a pedicure. So it's pretty long. So I'm gonna be sitting there just getting my nails done. When are you coming to Atlanta? I've actually never been to Atlanta, but if I do decide that I want to start traveling and doing classes, I'll definitely be there someday. Uh, what made you start doing YouTube videos? I have a friend that does YouTube as well, and she kept saying like you need to just start doing videos, this, and that. So the first time I ever posted was like last year in February, and I tried editing on my laptop and I just gave up. Like I just couldn't do it. So I stopped. Like I posted one video and that was it. And then she was like, "You need to try again." So I decided to do it again in September, and then that's when everything just blew up. Uh, when would you be using the course? I've been using my course drill bit lately, and that's just to remove the gel polish. It just works much better and it removes it really, really quick. How long did it take you to create a set of nails that actually lasted a month? Like I said, honestly, I have no idea. I mean, it's just you just have to be able to file around the cuticle area really good to make sure that you get no lifting. Uh, The primer that I use is by OPI, and the only reason why I use OPI is because I have a lot of it. Like I said, I've done nail competitions, and I'm probably gonna show y'all in a second. But I've done so many nail competitions that they give me a lot of free product um, for winning, and I just have a lot of it. Somebody said, "Have I done the dual forms?" Okay, so I'll probably post the video tomorrow, but I did get a polygel kit, and I did my thumb yesterday. Like I said, I really couldn't do much because I'm not supposed to have nails on my nails, so I didn't want to do it and mess up my nails. Uh, ooh, sorry. I'm trying to see the other comments. What is the best set of nails you've done so far? Honestly, I don't know. Like I always like all the nails I do, so that would be hard to pick. Somebody said, can you post a link to where you get the Mia Secret liquid and powder? If you go to like one of my other videos, it should be in the description. How do you, how do getting acrylics, I am nails, what? I think she's saying, do acrylic nails damage your nail? The only way that acrylic nails will damage your nail is if you like file your natural nails a lot to where they're really, really weak. And then also if you tear your nails off, like your acrylic nails off, it will rip off a lot of layers of your nail, which will make your nail really, really weak. What's better, gel builder or dip powder with tips? I've never used the powder, and then I never really do the gel builder. I always do acrylics. Uh, Somebody said, do you think that the exclusive Nail Couture Cotton Candy monomer is good? I've never used it, but the other day I asked on my Facebook page about the scented monomers, and that's the one everybody was talking about. And they said it was pretty good. They say that it still kind of smells like regular monomer, but after a while you can smell the cotton candy. But I've never used it. Mm. How long did it take you to perfect your craft? To be honest, like I said, I couldn't really give you a time frame. I can't remember. Let me go to the very bottom. What do you do about the strong smell? I always feel like I'm gonna pass out when I'm doing nails. I honestly don't do anything. Like I'm used to it. What you can do is just kind of crack a window or keep the fan going to keep the smell moving around. But other than that, there's really nothing you can do. Have you ever tried the Mia Secret Nail Prep and Primer? No, I have not. Like I said, the only reason why I use the OPI one is because I have a lot of it, but also people always ask me like what's the best primer, but really like I said before, it really doesn't matter if you use a million $2 million primer. If you're not prepping the nail correctly and if you're not filing around the cuticle area really good, you will still get lifting. So just get a primer that matches your products, because basically the primer just helps the acrylic stay on better. But like I said, if you're not doing the other things correctly, your nails will still come off. Somebody said the Ugly Duckling monomer doesn't have a smell, so there goes another one that you guys can check out. The best top coat. The top coat that I use is my IBD gel top coat, and I've been using it for a while, and it's pretty good. It is a non-cleanse top coat, so you don't have to go back and wipe it off, and it's really shiny, and it always makes my nails last really long. Have you ever tried the CJP nail system from the UK? No, I've actually never even heard of it. What e-file do you use? I recently did a video on my e-file, so you can go check that out. Do you ever use colored acrylics? No, not really. The only colored acrylics I really use are like my Mia Secret Cover Pinks, and I did get the other, I think it's three. It comes with like the Cover Pink, the Cover Rose, and the Cover something, but I haven't used them yet. How do you get involved in nail competitions? This is through the school. If you're in a technical school, um, most likely they do it, but it's called Skills USA. And I've done a video about it, so if you just go through my videos and kind of scroll through, you will see where I did it. Do you do nails to the public? Yes. All of the videos that I do, they're on actual clients. What's a good starter gel polish? I love the Madam Glam. I love the CND or DND. La Palm, Elite 99. It kind of just depends on how much you want to spend, because they're all really good. I've seen people say you're not supposed to go around the finger with the monomer because people can develop an allergic reaction. Is that true? Okay, so whenever I'm doing nails, I do clean around the cuticle area, but I wipe my brush off before I do it. So you don't want to clean around the cuticle area and touch your skin when the brush is like soaking wet. So you want to make sure you wipe it off and then clean back around the cuticle area. Uh, can you use any other activator spray for the resin? You know what? I'm thinking about ordering. I think it's like nail spray or glue dry. I don't know. It's some like spray bottle that I seen. It's pretty big, and I'm thinking about ordering it because the Mia Secret one runs out really fast. Because I usually spray like 2 or 3 times, so I run out of it really fast. So I'm thinking about trying something else that I seen on eBay, and if I do, I'll let you guys know about it. Uh, how do you get companies to send you samples? I'm doing reviews on YouTube. Um, they really like I have my email in my description, so they literally like just reach out to me. They email me and say like, hey, we have this nail light. Would you like to do a review? And we have a promo code, and I'm just like, yeah, send it over. So that's it. Like I don't have to. Thankfully, or I'm blessed enough to not have to like reach out to companies and like make them or not make them, but ask to do a review on their stuff. They kind of just do it on their own. Uh, the reason why I took my nails off is because I'm doing a nail competition, so I can't have nails. Okay, so I want to go eat some watermelon, so I'm gonna cut this a little bit short. But I do want to go show y'all like all the products that I have from my nail competitions. So just give me a second. Let me see. It might be a mess. So like I have other stuff in here as well. Let me turn this around. How can I turn it around? Here we go. So I have like this. Okay, there we go. So I have this other little closet, and I have freaking, what is this? My air fresheners. But like in this little drawer or this little basket, I have some of the old acrylics that I used to use, which are the OPI ones. I have a lot of the OPI gels as well. I also have some of the Tammy Taylor acrylic, and all of these things are things that were given to me from my competitions. Yeah, that's all that's in here is acrylic gel, and that's it. In this one, I have some Tammy Taylor products. What is this? this. Oh, this are pedicure stuff. And a massage thing, some baby shoes that were supposed to be a gift. What is this? A Tammy Taylor video, I think. Yeah. Just have other little stuff. And here, yeah, my notes keep running. And here I have some extra glue. So this is where I keep my extras. See, I probably have like 10 of the OPI Band-Aids. And I have some Tammy Taylor bonded, some more OPI bonded. So this is why I say that I use the OPI is because I have a lot of it, and then I also have some extra little duplicates of my nail polish. And then I have this primer that I've never used. What else? Yeah, so it's just like random little things in here. And then in here I just have like some more OPI stuff. Once again, these are all nail stuff that are given to me from competitions. So like I have an OPI pedicure set. I have like cuticle oil, lotions, cuticle removers or callus removers, cuticle oils, all type of stuff. And then I have like OPI glasses and nail tips, and I think this is my facial stuff. And then I have two of these which were also given to me from nail competitions, and these are the Axiom UV lights, or is it LED? I think they're UV. And then I have a whole bunch of Bath and Body Works, and then I also have two of these OPI boxes that were given to me as well. There's the other one down there, and I think that's all my nail stuff that I have here. And I have my Tide Pods. What else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then I also, let me see. I also have this big kit, which was also given to me, and this is my nail girl's kit. Well, it's my box, but this is what we packed for her competition. And then this is all my extra nail polish. So this is all the polish that I took down from my wall. That is regular polish. Why are y'all steady asking if I'm pregnant? I'm not freaking pregnant. Do I look fat? But anyways, this is all the extra nail polish that I have. Is this drawer, and then I have another drawer with more nail polish. So I just have a whole bunch of stuff. I use my phone to record. So once again, this is my little nail area. That's all my nail polish. So see, y'all can see that I took all my regular polish down. All I have is my Essie and my OPI. And then I have my Lee 99. I have my Madam Glam, D&D. What are those? The Melody Susie, my Yova Mia. I have my La Palme, the Model Ones, Color Club, and then down there I just have some regular polishes. Somebody said, have I ever gotten a scholarship from nail competitions? Yes. I went to school on a scholarship, and that was because I won the nail competition. I'm curious about that. That's the second person that asked me if I'm freaking pregnant. Like, what? Would you get rid of the regular polish? I don't use it a lot, but I might just have to go ahead and like sell it or something, because I have a lot and I don't want it to get old in the drawers. Yeah. It looks like people haven't been commenting. I have trouble shaping my tips. It's hard to do my right hand with my left hand. Any suggestions? I mean, the only thing is like just keep practicing. That's the only thing to do, is just keep practicing. Do you have a favorite top coat? Yes, the top coat that I use is my IBD gel top coat. Right now to film, I'm using my what is this called? My ring light. Would you see other products in my closet? No, because I do use some. They're just my extra little stash, basically. Like I use some, but I have so much of it that I just don't go through it fast enough. I have my jar. I don't use the box. I use this Barbicide jar. So I have some implements in there that I actually need to take out right now as we speak. What else? Sugar, yeah, Sugar is freaking spoiled by all my clients. He is the most spoiled dog in the freaking world. Like, all my clients that come in, they pick him up. He falls asleep on their lap. Like, he's just spoiled. Uh, my favorite non-gel polish. Honestly, I don't have one. I really do not have one. Uh, yeah, do y'all hear this crying baby? But yeah, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I'm waiting. My client is almost here, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you for everybody that joined. No, I don't have any kids. That's my cousin's baby that live with us, and he's always freaking crying because he's spoiled and he's just so bad. But I don't have any kids. I'm not pregnant. I'm not gonna be pregnant anytime soon. I have Sugar, and Sugar is enough for me. So for everybody that keep asking, no, I'm not, and I won't. But anyways. Thank you for everybody that joined. I hope I answered everybody's questions. What? Yeah, but I'm about to go eat before my next client come. So I'll see you guys later, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram so you guys can stay up to date on all my work. I don't know why they think I'm pregnant. That's what I want to know. Like, what makes y'all think that I'm freaking pregnant? Like, do I just look fat or what? I don't know. But bye, y'all. I hope this was helpful.